All right, I'm heading to Vegas for 4 days, and this is all I'm bringing. No checked bag, no roller suitcase, just this 28-liter backpack. Let's see if I can get everything to fit or if I will be panic buying outfits on the strip. So for comparison, I normally bring this carry-on suitcase plus a backpack. They go together. I'm wheeling myself through the airport. It's a wonderful time. But I decided to challenge myself. I see all these people talk about one bag travel, and if there's one thing I'm gonna do, it's give it a go. So I wanted to see if, start small. We don't need to take over the world yet, but I wanted to see if I could survive an extended weekend with just a backpack. So here's a little context for the trip. I am going to run the Rock and Roll 10K down the Vegas Strip with my neighbors. The weather is going to be kind of weird. It's going to range from upper 60s to mid 40s. And we also don't have a solid plan of what we're going to do while we're there. So really, I need to be packed for anything. We'll be running, exploring, maybe a fancy dinner. Challenge accepted. So this is what I think I will need for my trip to Vegas. For clothes, I will need my daytime clothes, my outfit for running the race, maybe something that can be dressed up if necessary, and then some lounge outfits. Then I'm going to need my toiletries. Since I'm not checking a bag, everything has to be TSA friendly, and I want to make sure that it can fit into a TSA approved liquids bag. Then I'll be needing my electronics. We plan on filming while we're there, so I'm going to want to bring both my cameras, laptop, iPad, anything I need to capture content and then do any editing while we're there. And as far as extras, I'll need some gels and liquid IV for my run, my sunglasses, my running shoes, a purse for the daytime, and things like that, all fitting into the one bag. Today is the day before I leave. I leave in the morning. And of course, I did not pre-plan what I was gonna pack. So we're gonna figure that out together. So you're gonna chaotically watch me grab all my stuff. You sure are. Let's get to it. Okay, so I think I have the baseline for what I need to pack. So this is my bulkiest outfit, jeans and the sweater. I'm gonna wear this to the airport tomorrow. This will be Friday. Then I have a long sleeve and pants for Saturday, a short sleeve and pants for Sunday, and then a short sleeve layered top and then pants for Monday. So these will be the 4 outfits that I wear. I think they also go fine from day to night because they have to, because we don't have another choice, guys. This has to work. And then I'm having this long sleeve, leggings, sports bra for the race. And then I'm probably going to carry this with me, loop it in my jacket. I might loop it in my backpack strap and just keep this with me as well. So let's get this into some packing cubes. I'm also gonna put my underwear in a packing cube as well. Let's get this into the packing cubes and then we will start on the toiletries and everything else. Because I definitely forgot that my running shoes, I'll show you those. Those also need to fit, definitely. And they are big. We can do this, right? Right? Let's get to packing. So if you watched my last video, which I will link, I did a tour and test pack. So this is the real test, getting everything to fit into one bag with room for the extras and the toiletries. If you watched my last video, which I will link, I did a tour of this backpack and a test pack. And in that test pack, I did not use my A1 Optimum folding skills, all right? And I still had plenty of room for stuff. But in this one, I'm packing bigger stuff for colder weather, and I have more extras that I need to bring, including these are my race shoes. Do you want to see them? Yeah, you want to see them. They're so cute. Ooh. So these have to fit in the bag. If you can't tell from right now, these are a quarter size of the bag. So let's put these back in there little shoe bag and get started. This one bag packing thing is a lot harder than I expected it to be. I would show you the finished product, but I'm honestly not even 100% sure I am done with it or that I can close it because I keep thinking, oh, what am I forgetting? And it's actually stuff that I genuinely need and not what if stuff. So I'm going to finish packing. And right now it's like I packed everything to test it, but I need to take some stuff out to get ready for bed. And then we'll see in the morning what closes and what doesn't. Yeah, because I got the suitcase to close with 0 pairs of shoes. So either I don't bring running shoes or I only bring running shoes. Yeah, we'll see. Y'all are strong. Y'all one baggers are real strong. So anyway, I'm getting ready for bed. And we're going to reconvene in the morning because it is late. Bye. So I got the backpack to do what I needed it to do, right? We got one. This is what we're working with. I got the straps. I have my water bottle. I had a dangle from the headphones. The only thing that I couldn't get to fit was my day bag. So I'm gonna have to carry this and then my jacket, which I was always gonna have on me. This was harder than I expected, but when we get to Vegas, I'll show you what I actually put in this bag. But I was going through it. It took me like 2 hours to pack, taking stuff in, out. I had to lose a pair of pants. I left the makeup. Let's see how it is to go through security. Onward and upward. So we made it here to my favorite lounge at DFW, which is the Capital One Lounge, which I guess would be the first test of one bag packing, which is how does it feel at the airport? So one of the real perks of one bag travel is there is no going to the ticketing counter, no waiting in line, no checking bags. This bag was really comfortable to carry around, so it was really easy to come straight in, go to my pre-check and clear line, and then get straight through security. Of course, I didn't film there because I'm not getting put on a list, but you can imagine how that went. You put the bag on the belt, it goes through the machine, and then you're done. And so I took the train over here, and now I get to relax before my flight. Another perk is because it's a personal item, it can fit under my seat, so there is less of a risk of me having to check the bag because there's no overhead space. Although I will probably put it overhead because I like my foot space, but I like to have options. I am peopled out from the airport, so I put my headphones on, but I'm about to walk to the gate. I have my headphone thing there, and we'll see how it goes, but I think we're doing just fine. Just fine. Well, we made it. The bag got on the plane. The bag got off the plane. And we're here. I have a while until everyone else gets here. I said, why not show you through what's in this thing? So here's how the bag looks. So up here, I was able to get my running bag. This is what I'm gonna wear to the race. And inside is some like vitamin C and actually I might take the vitamin C now. Vitamin C and some other stuff. I have my toiletry bag, one slipper and one sneaker. And I'm actually gonna put this on. So I'll put that there. And one slipper. Okay, and then the toiletry bag can come out because that'll go into the bathroom. Then, big boy right here, pajamas for tonight, all of my clothes, another camera, a smaller toiletry bag, and then another sneaker. And then inside both shoes, I like shoved some hair stuff because, you know, all space is valuable. Inside this one is my laptop charger. And, oh. Okay, and then these are all of my clothes. So I'll put this in the closet. So this is the plan for the rest of the video. I'll show you what outfits I end up going with for each day. And then at the end, I'm gonna also show you what I used, what I didn't use, anything that I thought I used more than often, and probably how I packed to go back to the airport. This is my bulkiest outfit because I also have jeans. So I'll more than likely have to wear this on the flight back, but we expected that, we knew that. And then I'll try and do a few updates, a little outfit of the day, just so you can see how it's going. But right now I need to charge my phone and then go explore. So I will see you guys in a few days. So, did I survive Vegas with just this backpack? Yes. Would I do it again? Let's talk. Overall, I felt more free. It was easy to move around the airport, no baggage claim. I didn't have to worry about a bunch of stuff. But the packing process, especially as someone that wanted to choose their outfits, did feel probably more stressful than it needed to. Overall, I only wore 3 outfits. The travel outfit that I wore on day 1 is the one I'm wearing now. The outfit I wore on day 2, and then my race day outfit I ended up wearing all day yesterday, where I actually thought I was gonna wear a different outfit yesterday and today. But since this is bulky and I can't pack it, it's on my body again. So pretty much everything in here that's still in here did not get worn. So all of this is overpack, which actually seems like quite a lot now that I'm looking at it. So what do you think? Would you try one bag travel, or are you ride or die for your carry-on bags or your checked bags? Please let me know in the comments what your thoughts are, what you thought I could have done differently with packing, left out, or things I needed to add. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you made it all the way to the end, you're the best. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to ring that bell icon so you will be notified every time we upload a new video. See you next time. Bye.